What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going over here to the United Kingdom, south of London and east of London. We're going to go to Portsmouth and we're going to go to East Ham, which is east of London. You guys are going to see two videos of an unusual object in the daytime sky. One of these objects is possibly identifiable and the other object is not so identifiable. We'll come back and take a look at those videos here in just a moment. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Bobby Mills out of Joshua Tree, California. Really cool photo of a sunset here. The sun looks absolutely gigantic as it was setting behind a wall of wildfire smoke. And this photo goes back to August of 2022. Really cool photo out of Joshua Tree. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Right now, all quiet. We have seen yet another M flare in the last 24 hours. Look for solar activity to increase here in the coming days as a massive sunspot is turning towards the Earth right now as I do this video. Scott saw the sunspot today from his location in Shelton, Connecticut, right down here in the lower southeastern limb of the sun. Right here, he zooms in on it. At first, he's focusing on that sunspot until he saw that one right there. Check that out. That is one giant sunspot. In fact, it might be two sunspots together. It's a little difficult to tell right now because it's still kind of tucked around the southeastern limb of the sun, and there's a few other sunspots on the Earth-facing side of the sun. But for the most part, right now, with the exception of the small M-class solar flare, everything's pretty quiet. But look for solar activity to increase here in the coming days as that sunspot turns towards planet Earth. And looking at the power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us, 17,600 customers in Texas and 11,892 in Tennessee. No inclement weather today, a few storms down in Florida. And here's a video clip from yesterday's sky in the Wisconsin area. Lisa, July 5th, 2023 at 5 p.m. looking towards Lake Michigan. She couldn't help but notice the ominous looking sky storms developing in the Wisconsin, Michigan area yesterday. But the storms today that I've seen on radar have primarily been in the state of Florida. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Maple Creek showing some earthquake activity. Soda Butte looking at some sort of bizarre magma intrusion, intermittent magma intrusion showing up on that seismograph. But other than that, nothing major going on at the supervolcano. But before we go to the United Kingdom, I want to share with you guys a video that was shared with me by Eric from June 22nd of 2023. Just in case you guys haven't seen one of these in action or seen a video of the Starlink satellite trains that orbit the Earth, this is what one looks like. So if you step outside and look up into the nighttime sky, see something long like this, a long row of lights, more than likely you're looking at a Starlink satellite train. This is a collection of 60 independent satellites that are still very close together. This was probably launched a week before Eric saw it. And what this will eventually do is span out so far, probably in the neighborhood of several hundred miles, you won't even see this in the nighttime sky. But right now, it's still fairly new to low Earth orbit, and it's highly visible in the nighttime sky. So just in case you've never seen one, I do get videos from time to time of people that look up and see these, and they're quite taken back by what they're looking at in the sky. Just know that these things are pretty common. That is a Starlink satellite train that was put into orbit by SpaceX. Okay, I want to take you guys now over to the United Kingdom. This first video was sent in by Wendy from Portsmouth, United Kingdom, June 24th of 2023. Here we go. She noticed this object falling through the sky, and it looks to be around 3,000 feet, give or take a few hundred feet, and this one here might be identifiable. This is what she saw when she looked up in the daytime sky. This is the original vertical video. What I'm going to do is step it forward to where I zoomed in super close, and here we go. This one might be identifiable. What do you guys think? Does that look like a line of balloons in the sky, drifting through the sky, kind of tumbling, every once in a while reflecting sunlight because it's very sunny and bright, not a cloud anywhere in the sky? To me, it looks like it could be a string of balloons, a very long string of balloons, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 feet long. It's pretty decent size, but I do think that one is identifiable. That could be a string of balloons drifting through the sky completely at the mercy of the wind. Here it is modified. Light is dark, dark is light. And right there, it kind of gets rigid just temporarily. And the two end objects, if they're balloons, turn green. Watch, see them right there? They kind of have a green color to them. So I think this one here, quite possibly, is a row of balloons. Nothing nefarious. And going from Portsmouth up here to eastern London, we're going to East Ham, London. This video was taken by Tarina from July 4th of 2023, just a couple of days ago when she looked up and saw this in the evening sky. You don't see a whole lot of sunlight. It's very cloudy. It was sometime during the daylight hours, and this thing was falling towards the Earth. And I say thing because this one here is not so identifiable. It doesn't seem to be influenced by the wind. It remains rigid. And up at that altitude, that's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 to 3,000 feet, about as high as the other video that we just saw. But this object is dark. I zoomed in on the left. The original's on the right. I'm going to zoom in even closer. But as you can tell from this perspective, this thing's very rigid. It's not tumbling through the sky. It's moving at a very slow pace, almost like it's coming down under intelligent control. Doesn't seem to be influenced by the wind. Very weird object here above the United Kingdom. East Ham, London is where this was spotted at in the daytime sky. Some sort of a rigid, dark object. And when I zoom in on this thing, you're going to see at times what looks like a possible light on this thing. And this is original speed. I haven't sped it up. I haven't slowed it down. I haven't done anything except zoom in over here on the left. The original video's over here on the right. Look at that thing, how it's kind of sitting in the sky. It's not falling at a high rate of speed. It's not going side to side horizontally. It's just kind of very slowly coming down, almost like it's coming down under intelligent control. Super weird. Never really seen anything quite like this. And it has an unusual shape. Looks like a row of balloons, kind of like the white thing. However, this is rigid. It does not change shape at all. And there's a larger feature right there towards the bottom. And here in just a second, you're going to see what looks like above that larger feature. You're going to see what looks like a light. Something flashes above the large feature of this dark, rigid object in the sky above East London. Check this thing out. I mean, it's not tumbling. It's maintaining a vertical position as it very slowly falls through the sky above eastern London. I don't know what we've got going on here. I don't think these are balloons at all, because they would be wobbling like we saw in the first video. They'd be tumbling and just kind of all over the place. Again, not changing shape at all. There, right there, you can see that little flash above the larger feature on this thing, whatever it may be. You could see a flash temporarily, almost like some sort of a light, or at least something shiny. Here I modified it. That's all I did. I didn't speed it up. I didn't slow it down. I just simply enhanced the lighting a little bit to try to pull forward any possible features. And right there, you could see that flash of light above that darker, large feature of this thing right there. See it? See the flash of light? I don't know. Super weird object above East Ham, eastern London, from July 4th of 2023. Right there you saw it. Let me pause it real quick and go back. Did you see that flash? In this format, you could clearly see, watch right up here, you'll see a flash of light. Again, that could be a shiny feature right there. See the flash? I don't know, just a very mysterious object floating very slowly through the sky above East Ham, eastern London. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. And if you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.